So besides the rate, there's a lot of ways for customers to save money. But I would say a lot of it really comes down to looking at how the customer is running their freight and how efficient it is. One of the benefits of having long-term relationships with carriers, there's a benefit to both the carrier and the customer to run more efficiently. So look at dwell time, right? Dwell time, every time a driver sits at a receiver, the carrier isn't making additional revenue and the customer is potentially paying for detention. Right, being able to understand the root causes of that. Is it a timing issue? Is it a way the product's loaded? Is it how the appointments are being scheduled? You figure that out over time with a carrier running the same lane multiple times. Is there damage on the product? Are we running into claims issues? Does it matter how it's loaded, how it's being carried, how it's being delivered, how it's being unloaded? There's a lot of different things that we can look at besides just rate in terms of improving cost and efficiency. Trailer fill, right? Is it a matter of let's instead of having a load ready at 8 a.m., let's have the load ready at 11 a.m. and get an extra pallet on the trailer? There's all sorts of things that customers can do, but it really takes working with a carrier to really drive a lot of those. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So the spot market is traditionally rates that are negotiated for each individual load. And traditionally anymore, the spot market is generally between a carrier and a broker. Doesn't always have to be that way, but that's generally the way it is. What we traditionally see is that when the spot market moves quickly, the contract rates follow eventually, but there's a lag. Anywhere from 30 to 90 days before you start seeing that same movement. And traditionally the spot market is just 100% reliant on available capacity. So when there's a lot of capacity like there is today, a lot of carriers in the spot market, brokers can throw a load out, get a lot of bids, and that drives pricing down. When capacity dries up and there isn't as much capacity out there, broker will throw out a load and they may not get any offers. Now they're having to reach out to carriers and negotiate. That changes how the carriers negotiate and how high that rate structure can get. What happened though is as the spot market falls, you see carriers try to enter the contract side of the world. And when rate structures increase on the spot market, you see carriers try to exit the contract market to move to the spot because they can make more money. You see the exact opposite on the customer side. So as the spot market is falling, customers want to push more and more of their freight into the spot market to take advantage of that. Yet on the other side, when spot market starts increasing, they want more carriers to have contract rates. I would still argue that customers and carriers who can get out of that chase ultimately end up ahead. And it's going to mean that a carrier has to forgo double-digit rate increases and a customer is going to have to forego double-digit rate decreases. But over the course of a 4, 5, 6 year span, I think both customer and carrier end up dollars ahead by maintaining a long-term relationship and not opening themselves up to the challenges of a spot market.